Hey darlings, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Moura. If it's your first time here joining us today, please to make yourself feel at home, click that subscribe button below so you do become a part of this squad. Hit that notification bell as well so you do get notified every time I upload a new video. Well, if you're a returning subscriber, a regular schmegular darling, welcome home. Welcome. For this video, I will be explaining my process and how I do my sinking funds and savings. Quick disclaimer, I am not a financial consultant. I'm not a financial broker. I don't work for a financial institute. This is purely me sharing my way of doing it, how I do it, how it works for me, and how I have started this savings and sinking funds journey, and me just sharing it with you. So I'm not a financial consultant or a broker. If you do need any financial advice or tips on how to do what you want to do with your money, please do seek professional help. This is just me sharing my journey. With that being said, let's get straight into this video. Today we're going to be talking about sinking funds. I'm going to tell you exactly what they are and how you can use them to take your budgeting and managing your money to the next level. Guys, please remember that savings is a personal journey. Finances is a personal journey. You need to do that based on your personal needs analysis, your personal income, and your personal expenses. So based on your needs as a person, you will then figure out what you want to save and what you want to put into your sinking funds. Remember, savings and finances is personal to you. Okay, so what are sinking funds? Sinking funds is money that you save to meet a specific goal. Say for instance, you're planning to buy a big screen HD super high definition television. That will be an example of sinking funds. So you will then start a sinking funds to save for that specific need. So meaning you'll save a certain amount of money every month so that you're able to buy that TV. That is an example of a sinking fund. Sinking funds makes your budget stronger, believe it or not. It does. And it also gives you peace of mind. Guys, think of it like this. If, say, let's take, we're in September now. At the end of this year, we're planning to buy Christmas gifts. We're planning either to buy a birthday gift or whatever it is that we need to do. We're planning to do that. So sinking funds helps you save for those specific goals. So you can save to buy presents at the end of this year, whether it's Christmas gifts or whether it's birthday gifts. But whatever it is that you're planning towards, that's what you're gonna make your sinking funds category all about. Okay. If I don't actively plan on how I will be paying for this gift or whatever it is that I want to do, I will have to take out that money from my current budget. Meaning that when December comes, when I need to now, for instance, buy Christmas gifts for my entire family. We're a family of 5. So if I have to buy Christmas gifts for all 4 of my family members, I will have to take that out of my budget, my current budget for December. And mind you, that budget was set up for December. It's not set up to cover gifts and stuff, because you know that in December things always happen. People always come visit. It's just a jolly season, and you tend to spend more. I try not to, honestly, but you tend to spend more in certain seasons over the year. So sinking funds basically allows you to strategically plan for future expenses, so that you know that you don't touch your normal budget or you don't touch whatever it is that you had planned in your budget for that month. It will basically just cover whatever it had to cover, and that is it. So these sinking funds basically helps you strengthen your budget. And now you're probably wondering, but Rose, what is the difference between savings and sinking funds? The sinking funds is for a specific goal. The purpose of that money that you're putting into your sinking funds is for it to be spent at some point throughout the year. On the other hand, savings is money that you put away to build wealth. The goal is not necessarily to spend this money. The goal here is to accumulate more money. And this is where you get like your investment accounts, your unit trust accounts. So your savings will go into accounts that will generate interest for you. Okay, so sinking funds is basically you saving money with the intent to use that money, to spend the money at the end of the day. And for your savings, you're basically putting away money so that you're able to build wealth. You're able to accumulate more money through saving money every month. Now we're gonna go straight into sinking funds categories. There is really a lot of categories for sinking funds. You can also come up with your own categories. You can also, because we will definitely not be, using our sinking funds for the same thing. So you might have a different category that you would want to start. You can do that. There are some basic categories that you can start with for a beginner. I'm gonna pop on the screen a few more that you can do. The system that I use for sinking funds is cash envelope stuffings. I like working with cash envelope stuffings because I want to stuff the money. So what I do is on a monthly basis, based on my personal income, my husband's income, our expenses, we then filter in what our sinking fund goals are for that month and what our savings goals are for that month. I then withdraw the money, then I stuff the envelopes. Keep the envelopes, like I said, in a safe away. Every month I take it out when I have to film this video. So I normally just would take it out when I start stuffing, but I started filming these videos in January. So I do that on a monthly basis. So now you're probably thinking, how and where will I keep all this money that I'm stuffing into these envelopes? So that is also your personal choice. You can decide where you're gonna put the money. But currently we have a built-in safe at our house. So what I normally do is I stuff my envelopes, and after I stuff my envelopes, when I'm done filming that video for you guys, I put it back into the safe. I do not open that safe. I do not see that. I do not see those funds again up until such time I have to film a video. Most of us were not taught, how to manage our money. We were not taught how to budget, draw up budgets and do anything like that. But I just wanted to just say that, just remember that we all have to start somewhere. It doesn't mean that you have to start with $1,000 million or 3,000 rands or $10,000. You start with what you have, where you are, and you grow. And you need to teach yourself the discipline of, budgeting, spending according to your budget. Because sometimes really things will come up and then you will spend like outside of your budget. But it's not all the time. But we need to teach ourselves the discipline to work and spend our money according to our budget, to understand our budgets. Like currently, my best friend and I had set our budgets. Normally in the beginning of the year we set our yearly budget, and then we just tweak it, or just work on it. And we used to, like back in the day, we used to like share budgets. We used to like, oh, this is my budget, this is my budget, and we would help each other. She works for a financial institution, so she actually is the one that basically just told me, you need to budget for this, you need to, because I would just think, okay, this, that, boom, let's do it. But she slowly got me into like budgeting, and I'm very, very grateful and thankful that she's my best friend, because guys, we don't just spend our money. And we're like girly girls, guys. We're girls. We are ladies we want things, but at least we, you know, sometimes we have slip-ups here and there, and we hold each other accountable, and we like talk each other, we check each other, like quick, we check each other. But I wanted to say that let's just start a personal journey of sorting out your finances, start a personal journey of budgeting, start a personal journey of managing your finances, because we need to be able to work, we need to be able to live, we need to be able to not just survive. That cannot be our lives. It's really not easy. It's not easy. I'm not perfect. I do sometimes mess up, like especially when I started off. I've been on this journey for it's been a while now. It started a little over 10 years ago, but I only started really taking it serious I think 8 years ago. 8 years ago I started really taking it serious. So it's really not easy, and that's why I kept mentioning the discipline. I just feel like I'm rambling too much and I'm trying to say too much for my first video, so I'll just stop it there, and you guys can just let me know if you would like me to do like a second segment, and then you guys can just ask questions. Leave all your questions down in the description box. I will try my very best to answer all your questions to the best of my ability and my knowledge. But thank you so very much for watching up until the end. I appreciate that you stayed up until the end, and if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please, to make yourself feel at home, click that subscribe button below so you do become a part of the squad. Hit that notification bell as well so you do get notified when I upload a new video. See you in my next one.